What's going on, Top Shot people? Welcome back. My name is Eric and my Top Shot name is Nifty Sports. That's NFTY Sports. I have never been more pumped to bring you a YouTube video. As a lot of you know, we're going to get to details on the LeBron James, Devin Booker, and Giannis giveaway that I'm doing that a lot of you have heard about on Twitter and on my other videos. I am super pumped for that. But what I'm most excited for this video is the main content. The whole point of my channel is to help people build their collections in the strongest way possible. So in this video, we're going to be going over the best buys of S2 and why the time is now. Before we get started, I want to shout out to Real K Smith on Twitter and Top Shot Scout on Twitter and everyone who tweeted out about this video, trying to get eyes over here on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Please subscribe if you have not already. I've definitely felt the love from everyone who's on the channel so far. I feel like we're building a cool community here on the channel. And, we're here to stay positive and pick each other up and celebrate each other's wins. So one of our guys got a legendary pack. One of us is going off to Vegas. Have a great time in Vegas. We would love to hear how that goes. And if that stuff's not for you, then no worries. I hope you like the content anyways, right? We're going to get into some really valuable stuff here in this channel and in this video. So let's get down to business on this giveaway. All right, here are the details of how we're going to give these away. All right, so when I first made the Devin Booker announcement a couple of days ago, I was so excited to give away that moment. I posted it up on a YouTube short, and then I decided that I wanted to double down because I was so pumped to make this video for you all. So what I decided to do is I decided to go ahead and put LeBron James, the block, and Giannis championship moment out of 35K in the giveaway as well. So not only did I double down, but I tripled down. Okay. Super fired up on this. These are great moments to give away. And the way that you're going to be able to get these moments, right? What I want to do on this channel is I want to reward current subscribers. And I also want to reward people who are active on Top Shot, right? So there may be people out there that are subscribed that aren't super active, that, wouldn't appreciate the moment quite as much as somebody who's actively out there hustling and trying to build that collection. So to get these 3 moments, here's what you'll need to do. Please subscribe and like this video right now. Go ahead and smash those buttons and comment your name, your Top Shot name that is, in the comment section of this video. Okay, so it's for people who have watched this video and are engaging in this active video, are the ones that are going to be eligible to get these rewards. And I'm going to send them out on Monday morning. That is August 9th. And I'll do all of them right in that video right there. I'll do the randomizer. You all know I'm good on my word when it comes to giving away my moments. I've given a ton of them away so far, and I plan on continuing to do that in the future for my current and my new subscribers, especially those ones who are active on Top Shot and are hustling to build their collection. In addition to that, feel free to comment any of your thoughts in the comment section here. Let me know what you're buying. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you have any other ideas for content. And just let me know if it's something that you're not liking, then let me know how I can improve, because I do put a lot of effort and time into these videos, and I'm really hoping that all of you get as much value as possible. All right, now we're going to jump into the main part of the video here, and it is how you build your collection on NBA Top Shot, and that's in the marketplace, right? You may get lucky and grab a rare pack or a legendary pack every once in a while, but if you're out there building your collection like most people, it's going to be done in the marketplace. Okay. I have been in Top Shot since February, since the bubble, right? And there's people who got in at the same time that I did that have lost 90% of their account value. And that was crazy, right? And there's people who got in more recently who have seen a little bit of fluctuation, but definitely more stability. So my current thoughts on the market is I thought there was going to be a huge dip in the off season, and I was kind of starting to gear up for that. But my thoughts have kind of changed recently, and I could be wrong. This isn't financial advice or anything like that. But as you all know, I've been a buyer lately. And it's something that I think, I don't really want to sit on the sidelines as these prices go up, because I think Top Shot's doing a lot of good things to grow, and there's such a short off season that I think now is the time to capitalize on some of these deals that are out there in the market, because I have been sniping some deals and the value of my account has gone up pretty significantly over the past few weeks. As we go through all these, just some quick tips to keep in mind, and I've mentioned these in other videos. When you're buying a moment, make sure you have a reason in mind for buying it, right? That's something that I always kind of like to keep in mind, and something that I've gotten burned on in the past is just going out there and buying moments because I think the value is going to go up, right? Well, think a little bit more as to why you think the value is going to go up, not just because it's an S2, right? There's a ton of moments in S2, and there's going to be a ton of moments that come out in S3, S4, S5. So these moments are all going to, yes, there's going to be more users on Top Shot, but there's also going to be a lot more moments. So it's not a guarantee that these moments are just going to go up because they're S2, right? So when you're buying something, feel comfortable with the price that you're buying it at, and definitely make sure that there's a reason why you like the moment or why you want to keep it in your collection. And that's what I've been doing lately. That's really been helping me out in Top Shot. So, all right, we'll get right here into Series 2 rares. The reason I really like Series 2 rares is I'm on Own the Moment NFT, otmnft.com/sets right now, looking at these sets for Series 2 and Series 1. And here's a huge reason why I like the rares of Series 2. And I think that there's a lot of good buying opportunities in them. As you can see, when I filter it out, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rare sets in Series 2, okay? In Series 1, they did 14 rare sets. So there's a lot less Series 2 rare sets than there are Series 1 rare sets, right? There may be more moments in the Series 2 sets because they bumped up the moment count, but there's less seasons overall, right? And there's still a ton of cool moments in these sets that you can go out and buy. So that's something that I definitely consider. And that's why I see a lot of value in these rare sets for Series 2. Look, you got Rising Stars here with a lot of rookie badges, okay? There's not going to be a ton of rookie badges in there. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a rookie badge or two in there next season, next series. I think they did an amazing job with it. And then there were 4 playoff set, okay? I picked up a couple of those moments and we'll talk about those later. MGLE, I think there's a ton of value in buying superstars on S2 MGLEs, but you got to be careful with which ones. There's also some opportunity in all-star games. Throwdowns is one of my favorites. And then season tip, there's one moment specifically that you all know I like, and it's Chris Paul's first moment ever on the Phoenix Suns that I'm an owner of. A lot of the other ones I could see maybe falling through the wayside, but since it's CP3's first moment ever on the Suns, I think it is such an epic moment to have, and it's going for a pretty good price right now. So that's definitely a moment that I recommend to keep a lookout for. Again, each person has their own unique collection, so I'm not telling you how to build it. I'm just giving you some examples through mine of some of the ways that I'm thinking about when I'm buying these moments, okay? This ain't financial advice or anything like that. So go out there and buy what you want, buy what you're comfortable with, but hopefully you take some of this and keep it in mind when you're out there in the marketplace, all right? All right, first up, I wanna take a look at some Series 2 rare superstar moments that you can pick up for good value right now in the market, okay? One of the coolest sets that I think is out there is this throwdown set. And I'm not out there buying everyone's, don't get me wrong. I don't want to complete this whole set. You know, if you do, good for you, but if not, that's just not for me. But I want to go over a few of these moments that I think are just awesome. What I did is I filtered by throwdowns, Series 2. And then I went from highest to lowest pricing, right? To see which ones are going for the most on the marketplace right now and see where there may be value, right? So look at, we're up here. Diallo's the most. That is a award moment, okay? But then you got an Edwards rookie moment for 185 out of 1,800. That's a rookie. That is a throwdown, sick dunk from him. You have a Zion in there for 145. If you keep scrolling, you have this Ja Morant for 138. I picked this up for 115 about a week ago. And if you take a look at the moment right here, it is just like one of the coolest alley-oop dunks. He just cocks it back with one hand and That's just Ja Morant for you, right? So if you go in, try to buy this thing, see where the market's at. It looks like somebody already bought that 138 since I've actually had this page open. So the moment's up to 144 now. It's about 4 buys away from going up to 160, 5 buys away from going up to 170. So when I picked this up at 115, that's something that I had in mind. I am always looking at the active listings on it just to see where the floor is at and how much my moment will jump up in value immediately after buying it. Okay. For those of you who saw the LeBron James that I just bought, the Western Conference Finals, or the Dwight Howard, or even most recently a Jason Tatum Eastern Conference Finals from Series 1, those I all applied the same purpose to, and those have all jumped up just significantly within the past week. LeBron is up. We'll take a look here. LeBron, since I bought it, is up close to $1,200 in a week just on lowest ask alone. The Tatum that I got yesterday for $450 is now up to lowest ask of $620. Dwight Howard I picked up for $242 and it's up to $358. So that's what I mean by taking a look at the floor of the moment here. Like I said, I probably wouldn't buy this 144 because there's a 145, 146 right behind it. But if this 150 came to it and this was very high on my list, that's only a $6 difference. So that's probably where I'd start to look at buying it again, because it's going to jump up so heavily after that point. Of course, there could be people who list it for lower, and there might be. That's always a risk. So it just really depends on how bad you want it and what the supply is like. The more rare the moment, the easier it is to judge stuff like this. Like, it's pretty hard to do kind of on the 40K moments because there's so many listed. So be careful when you're doing it with the commons, but on the rares, this is a really cool strategy that I like to use. All right, next we're looking at the S2 MGLE Metallic Gold Limited Edition. These are mostly out of $4.99 unless it's a reward moment, and we're sticking with superstars here. I think it's always best to buy superstars unless you want to take a flyer on a rookie, right? I'm not saying go out there and buy every superstar moment, but they're always typically the most stable. And I think, the safest bet long-term, it just makes sense, right? So I'm looking at the MGLE, which is considered Top Shots, like, bread and butter. They're going to have it every single season, flagship series, so to speak. At least it's how they've been marketing it, right? So I've also filtered these from highest ask to lowest ask because, the most valuable ones will be at the top. LeBron James, I completed this challenge and I have a lot of the moments that are still active for that challenge that I'm still holding. I did sell a couple. This is the most expensive. You got the LaMelo Ball. That's just jumping up in price, right? Like, this thing got down, I want to say, to the 900 range, but now it's close to double that. KD, Luka, obviously, Steph Curry, Devin Booker, Christian Wood, Edwards. I'm going to scroll down to stuff that's a little bit more reasonable in price range, but still looking at superstars, right? Like Zion, 660, Ja Morant. All of these are rare enough to use that last tactic that I just used, where we kind of take a look at what the floor is. So let's take a look at Giannis right here. It has a championship badge. It's going for $525. I'll go to select and buy. If you buy this, your moment value jumps up to $550 right away, because that's what the next lowest ask is. A couple moments until it gets into that $600 range. So that is just an example on the Giannis. I was just curious about that. So if we go back to the MGLEs, I'll keep scrolling and see what, may be of some value here. Let's see here. Jason Tatum going for $309. Obi Toppin going for, $321. Trae Young down at $305. Like, there are definitely superstars in here that that you can pick up at a S2 for a pretty good price. Donovan Mitchell out of $499. If he becomes the superstar that he's looking like he's going to be, and has a epic career like he's looking like he's going to have. You got the MVP for $220. You get some rookies in here. I think this is a great set. I just think there's a lot of value here. So go ahead and take a look and let me know what you're eyeing in that set. If you're going to go after them, good luck. And we will move on to the next one. Next thing we're looking at here is rookie rares. Okay, so a lot of you know, sometimes people have 3 or 4 badge rookies. Some people have common out of 40K rookie moments with the rookie badges. But what I like to look at is the first rare that's ever minted of a rookie, and just rookie rares in general, because as these people grow in their careers, their stock will go up, especially if they're looking like they're going to be a perennial all-star or something like that. So I like to look at the rookie rares and take those into consideration and adding them to my collection, right? So if you look at this, I always, for some reason, I just like to check out like what's the first rare that rookie ever got minted, right? And I know that LaMelo Ball's first ever was this Rising Stars moment right here. Tyrese Halliburton's first rare moment was also a Rising Star. So take a look at that one. But this moment, look, it's $800 right now. It was going for 400 last week. So it doubled in a week, right? Like I'm kicking myself for not getting that moment last week when it was down at 420 or 400, because I definitely thought about doing it. But look, the cost of it has doubled now. So that's a really cool moment. Obviously, challenge reward moments are super cool. This Cole Anthony dunk is crazy. Obi Toppin is a challenge reward, and it's a cool dunk as well. This is his first rare moment ever. Patrick Williams, his first rare moment ever. Quickly's first rare moment ever. There's just a lot of good stuff in here, right? So like I said, you can even find some value in guys that are going for a lot more, like this Anthony Edwards dunk. If you get into the non-MGLEs, the throwdowns, the rising stars. So take a look at those when you're looking at rookie rares. These are guys that have potential that you want to take bets on, that they're young players, and you think maybe an all-star in the future. It might be a good time to pick up a rookie and bet on them for the rest of their career. I think at Series 2, I think it is a pretty solid time to do that. And there's a lot of cool moments to pick up here. All right, moving on to the next. Next, we'll take a look at the common 3 badge rookies from S2. Okay, so I have this filtered to 3 badge rookie and I have it filtered to S2. These are out of 4,000. Okay, and there's a lot of good players in here too, right? Like a lot of stuff that you can pick up for the under $100 range. And if we keep scrolling down a little bit, these are all like in the $36. So if these guys are on your team and if you're, big fans of them, why not take a little flyer at them for $30? A lot of good stuff under 50. You got Precious here. I have one of those. Obi Toppins at 60. Jayshawn Tate was a second team all rookie, I believe, this year. Who else we got? We got Cole Anthony for under $100, Quickly for under $100. And then guys like Patrick Williams, Tyrese Halliburton's first moment ever. And like I said, these are 4 badges. So these are these guys' first Top Shot moments, their Top Shot debuts. It's their rookie premiere, rookie debut, and also their rookie season mint. So there's just, super, super historic moments on Top Shot here. And these are all Series 2 4 badge rookie moments here. So take a look at these. I think there's still a lot of value in this set, especially where they used to be. I picked up, I want to say these Obi Toppins, I picked them up like around 200. They're going for 60 now. So I think the floor is where it's at. I think it's stable, and I think it's an excellent opportunity to pick up some solid rookies going forward. We'll move on to the next one. All right, the next thing I want to talk about, I'm not going to pull them up on the Top Shot Marketplace page, but I'm pulling it up on Own the Moment, and I'm going to Top Shot Moments, and I'm using this filter feature right here. I'm using the filter feature to get Series 2 common reward moments, right? So these are challenges that were completed or showcase quests or something like that, right? So in this, I filtered them from high ask to low ask. The LaMelo Cool Cats was the hardest challenge to complete, so that the hardest common challenge to complete. So that's going for the most right now. It's also a bottleneck for the Cool Cats Master. Luca was the next one. But there's just a ton of cool moments in here, right? Like there are, at $300, a LeBron out of 4,500. Okay, the dunk is a crazy cool dunk. That's a Seeing Star set. The KD for 189. Okay, Trae Young playoff moment that's going up. We have a Derrick Rose The gift assist for 134. I mean, he just signed an extension with the Knicks. If that's, the team that he ends up playing with for the rest of his career, that's his first moment on the Knicks. So that's pretty cool. Giannis championship moment in the playoffs. That's an epic moment. Just a ton of cool moments to take a look at here. I did a playoff top 10 moment review that a lot of these are on, and take a look at those. But there's just a ton of cool moments. You can filter them in the marketplace, or you can go on to Own the Moment, otmnft.com, and then take a look at what moments are moving around and which ones that you might want to get your hands on. But make sure to, again, just have a reason for why you want to buy the moment. I think these are super cool because people actually put effort into buying these moments, and they have a much lower mint count than the other common series. So the rarity is going to be there. It's going to last a little bit over time. And a lot of the times the reward moments are just like epic plays or epic players anyways. So take a look at those. That is my recommendation on those moments. We're moving on to the next one. All right, the next one that we're taking a look at here, and like I said, I made a whole separate video on this. So if you want to check it out, I put together a top 10 2021 NBA playoffs common moments. And I think that they did such an awesome job on that set. It was such a fun playoffs to watch. The first playoffs with fans back, there was just so much action going on in the playoffs, and the moments that they actually minted were just really, really cool. Both the challenge rewards and the moments that they just released in packs. So I think there's a lot of value there here, and it's where people are watching the most, right? So they're going to remember these moments over the course of time. So what I did is, I'm not going to bring those up on Top Shot either, but I'm on Own the Moment again, and I just went to moments and I filtered it by set 2021 NBA playoffs S2, and you can take a look at all of the moments here. What I did is I filtered from low ask by the highest all the way down to the lowest, and just take a look. I mean, you got a LeBron James moment, you have Lillard hitting the double OT, you have Giannis, both of his playoff moments with the championship badge, you have Trae Young at Madison Square Garden with the floater, Ja Morant's first playoff moment, just a ton of cool stuff in this set. We're going to move on to the next and final one, and then we'll wrap up the video and we'll be done for the day. Thanks for sticking along while you're here. All right, now we're back on Top Shot, and the last thing that I wanted to go over here mostly was the common and rare championship badge moments. Okay, so I filter this to just 3 players, to be honest, because those are, the 3 stars of the Milwaukee Bucks that all have championship badges on all of their moments from this season, right? So Giannis, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton are the guys that I'm focusing on. I actually filtered this one from lowest ask to highest ask. And you could just see, like, all of these that have the championship badges, you can pick up these moments if you're a beginning collector and you want to build your collection. Like, these are cool moments that are just gonna, be remembered by Milwaukee Bucks fans, especially the Giannis. He's an international superstar, right? Like, you have really solid players like Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton here that you can just pick up at awesome prices. $3 moments, $4 moments, $6 and $7 playoff moments. Like, that's stuff that will last in at least Bucks fans, memory bank for years and years and years to come, right? So it is so rare to win a championship as a fan. And it's just special to have these championship badges. So it's something that I like, and I actually like having them as a memento to that season, right? Like, I watched a ton of basketball during the playoffs, so I wanted something to remember that kind of experience and the 2021 NBA playoffs, NBA finals, and all that good stuff. So that's one of the reasons that I picked up a bunch of playoff moments this year. All right, here are 2 specific examples of the moments that I picked up as mementos of the playoffs, and I sniped these. I like to call them sniped, but I just love this. And then there were 4 set, right? Like, I'm picking up moments that are going to be remembered, right? So like the Valley Oop, I got this one for $300, right? It's going for $339 right now, so it's already gone up in value. It's a challenge reward, so there's only $388. And if you take a look at the moment here, no, not that one. Here we go. If you take a look at the moment here and you go in to buy it, it looks like, there's a couple moments that you can pick up, but that the price will go up in value somewhat soon. I would probably be patient on this one right now. I'm not necessarily a buyer of this right away because I already picked it up earlier, but it did jump up quite a bit once I got it, right? Again, here's an even better example that I know for a fact on this next one, and it's the Giannis moment. It's the conference finals moment. There's 750 minted. He does this spin move with the layup. I picked this up for 279. Now it's 330. And let's see. Yeah, it looks like, a couple more buys here, and then it's back up to that $400 range. I would be probably being a little bit patient on this one right now personally, but, if you really want the moment and you're scared that it's going to get away from you, I think there's still value in this, because I think over the long term, having a rare moment from Giannis in the playoffs, especially in the year that they won the championship, is going to be a really cool moment to have. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I am super pumped to give away those 3 moments, the LeBron James, Devin Booker, and Giannis on Monday at, I don't know what time I'll be doing it yet, but I'll be dropping a video on Monday, August 9th, with giveaways of those moments. And if this video does well, like I said, if I get a bunch of subscribers more, or if there's a bunch of views on it, so make sure you're liking and subscribing, then I will do a special extra giveaway during that one as well. And again, I want to keep it fair to people who are currently subscribing and who are currently active on Top Shot and out there hustling, so that people that are getting these gifted moments are really, really appreciating them. So in order to get these moments, comment your Top Shot name in the comment section of this video, and you'll be entered to win that. Thanks for stopping by. Let me know any thoughts that you have. I will always give you my honest opinion on this channel. And if it's something that we don't agree with, then hey, there's lots of opinions out there, but everything's open up for discussion. I'm just having a great time chatting back and forth with everybody on Top Shot and helping hopefully provide some value to build your collection. You guys, I will see you next time. My next video will be on Monday when I release those moments, but I will put a couple of shorts up in the meantime to kind of pump up the video and make sure everyone gets as good of a chance and opportunity as they can to get those 3 moments that I'm giving away. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot.